The story of the disappearance of the guards of Flannon Island. There are many strange events that pass on a person daily, some of which have an explanation, while others remain stuck without anything explained to him, such as that strange story of the disappearance of the lighthouse keepers. On the opposite side of the western coast of Scotland there is Flannon Island, which is one of the small uninhabited islands. The island consists of a number from huge rocks, and water came out of the rocks, and there is a plain slope above you that covers the green grass without any bushes, and that plain extends for many long miles, and no sound is heard on the island other than the sound of waves and the flow of water, and there is only one building on the island that is a lighthouse called the Ellen More Lighthouse. It was built in the year 1899 AD, and that lighthouse had 3 guards. One day, the guards disappeared completely without any trace, but they left some strange evidence, which means that the last moments before their disappearance were full of horror. The lighthouse worker, Joseph Moore, changed his shift with the 3 crowned guards on board the island. When the captain honked the horn, the workers did not come, so he fired a relief shot, but none of them answered him. In the end, he decided to send Joseph on a small boat to the island. When Joseph arrived on the island, he found something strange, as if there was something heavy on his chest. When he reached the door of the lighthouse, he found it open. He assumed the presence of the 3 guards inside, so he entered, but he did not find anyone. When he entered their room, he found only one coat hanging on the hanger. In the kitchen, he found one rotten meal on a table. The kitchen and one of the chairs was upside down on the floor, so he concluded that the men got up from the dining table quickly and found that all the clocks in the lighthouse depended on one timing. He started searching everywhere in the island and the lighthouse, but he did not find the 3 guards. He immediately returned to the ship and informed the captain of what he had found, so the captain decided to send the higher management in Edinburgh and began to explain the situation in full. Several days after that incident, the head of the lighthouse administration, Robert Mahid, himself came to the place to investigate this issue and found the situation all ready, but he found a diary of one of the guards. The lighthouse found that on the 12th of December Thomas Marshall wrote that they were exposed to very strong winds, and wrote that the guard William Mark Arthur was always crying without any reason, while the guard James Ducat was always away from them. Although the weather was calm and there were no storms anywhere in all of Scotland, but they wrote that the storm continued on the 12th, 13th, and 14th, and on the 15th it was found that he wrote that the storm had ended and the sea was calm, and Robert found a number of ropes tied to one of the lighthouse rocks, and that was the strange thing indeed. It is the disappearance of the corpses, even if there was a storm, so where were the corpses? The wave would have lifted the corpses on the beach for sure, and in the 70s of the last century the lighthouse was completely closed, and this is after the workers always heard sounds of distress and a frightening voice calling the 3 disappeared guards, and many theories emerged for the disappearance. The most notable guards are that they were kidnapped by aliens, and the disappearance of the 3 guards remains a secret to this day. Share the story.